The mind cannot know the tree. It can only know facts or information about the tree. My mind cannot know you, only labels, judgments, facts, and opinions about you. Being alone knows directly. Being alone knows directly. That means your being by itself, who you are, knows who you are directly. No one else knows, just like me. No one else knows me like I know me. A couple of months ago, I had mentioned to you that, or maybe like a couple of weeks ago, whatever, we were talking, and I just remember having this conversation about how I don't know what's going on in your head. Nobody does. So when you're watching the trailer in your mind, you don't have to instantly decide to play out that movie. Remember, you're the leading role character in the movie you play out in life, right? For existence. So whether or not you choose to play out that movie for the trailer that you're watching in your mind, the thoughts, the conversations you're having in your mind, I don't know what they are unless you produce them, create them physically, manifest them by your spoken word or by your physiology, how you're physically acting and showing what you're thinking. Right? There's a place for mind and mind knowledge. It is in the practical realm of day-to-day living. However, when it takes over all aspects of your life, including your relationships with other human beings and with nature, it becomes a monstrous parasite that, unchecked, may well end up killing all life on the planet and finally itself by killing its host. Go ahead and read this one.
You have had a glimpse of how the timeless can transform your perception, but an experience is not enough. No matter how beautiful or profound, what is need and what we are concerned with its permanent
Shift
is consciousness.
In consciousness. What is needed and what we are concerned with is a permanent shift in consciousness. Continue.
I gotta cut my mouth, my lip. So break the old pattern from present moment denial and present moment resistance.
He's saying break the pattern of present moment denial and present moment resistance. That means you're denying the present moment. You deny the present moment when you get caught in your mind focusing on the things of shoulda, coulda, woulda, or how it could be in the future, your anxiousness, right? You deny the present when you leave the present to allow the ego to live by, for lack of a better term, regurgitating your past thoughts and your future wishes. Continue.
Make it your practice to withdraw attention from past and future whenever they are not needed.
He's saying make it your practice. That means do this. Withdraw from the past and the future. Get out of your head and focus on the present moment now. Keep going.
Step out of one-time dimension as much as possible in every life. If you find it hard to enter the now directly, start by observing the habitual tendency of your mind to want to escape from the now. You will observe that the future is usually imaged as either better or worse than the present.
Notice that. You never think about, oh man, the future. It's going to be just like it is right now. You're always thinking it's going to be better or it's going to be worse. Man, when I get there, we're going to have a talk and it's going to be bad. I can't wait till that day comes. I'll be so happy because, you see what I'm saying? You don't sit there and think, you don't get out of the present moment to say the future will be exactly like this moment right here. Continue. And side note, case in point, being stuck in the egoic control of your mind, right? Focusing out of the present and only on the past and the future will more than likely result in a worse future because you're not in the moment handling business in the now. Does that make sense? Go ahead, keep going. Finish out that paragraph and then we'll wrap this up.
If in the image future is better, it gives you hope or
Where you at?
Pleasurable passion.
Pleasurable anticipation.
If it is worse, it creates anxiety. Both are
illusory. Right? Remember, like an illusion, made up,
like a
fictitious.
Mirage, like
right.
Your mind's playing with you.
Right.
Like you're in a desert and.
Right. Yep, you got it.
Through self-observation, more present comes into your life automatically. The moment you realize you're not present, you are present. Whenever you are able
Hold on. Sorry. The moment you realize you're not present, you are present. Think about that. Because you're saying to yourself, I'm not focusing on the moment. But by saying that, you are focusing on the moment. And the moment you're focusing on is not in the past, not in the present. It's in the now. That's cool. Keep going.
You stopped me. Observe your mind. You are no longer trapped in it. Another factor has come in. Something is not of the mind. The witnessing percent.
What is it? Another factor has come in. Something that is not of the mind. The witnessing presence. So you saw the witnessing presence. This is that one moment where you were like, wait a minute, I'm not focusing on the now. But by thinking that by saying that, you are focusing on the now. Because you're redirecting, right? There's this witnessing presence. Remember earlier we talked about being the watcher. And I mentioned to you a second ago about the red flags. The more you start to watch how the ego can take over and you get stuck thinking about the past, thinking about the present, you'll see people do this. These flags will go up and you'll be like, wait a minute, I'm not present right now. Or I need to stop thinking about that. I need to focus about the now. That's this witnessing presence. You're becoming the watcher. Now, the trailers that play in your mind, you're not just seeing the trailer and instantly playing out the movie. You're taking a step back. You're watching the trailer and deciding, is this what needs to be done right now? If not, I'm not going to play that movie. Let me focus on the now. Boom. Get your notebook so we can take a note from this section.